Mike Tyson's love towards the pigeons is so huge that he spent $400,000 a month on their maintenance. He owns over 1,000 pigeons at one point, but there is a reason for his love towards pigeons. Mike Tyson admitted he used to be terrified of confrontation, and only got into fighting after beating up a man who killed his pet pigeon. As a kid, Mike Tyson was fat and ugly and other kids teased him all the time, but the only joy he had was pigeons, and on one fine day, a guy ripped the head off a pigeon. Mike Tyson was very scared of fights at that time, and the kid who killed the pigeon picked a fight against Tyson. And another guy kept on insisting Mike Tyson to fight back, and it was the first fight he faced in his life, because of a pigeon. And then Tyson got locked up at some place as a kid, and he met a guy who used to be a fighter. Later on he introduced Tyson to a great trained named Cus D'Amato, and from then he became the top boxer in the world. And he was one of the most feared knockout artists in his prime, and still holds a record for being the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, accomplishing the feat at the age of 20. And here's another incident which took place. The former heavyweight champion even knocked out a bin man after he threw a crate containing the remains of his favorite pigeon named Julius. Mike Tyson said he was devastated and was gonna use his crate as my stickball bat to honor him. He left the crate on my stoop and went in to get something, and when he returned to see, the sanitation man put the crate into the crusher. Then Tyson rushed him and caught him flush on the temple with a titanic right hand. He was out cold, convulsing on the floor. The legendary boxer used to keep the birds as pets during his upbringing in New York. Tyson even dumped one of his ex-girlfriends after she killed and boiled one of his pets. Mike Tyson tasted defeat only 6 times in his 20-year career, with 50 wins to his name and a remarkable 44 wins through knockout. Tyson has looked after pigeons since the age of 9, and almost 50 years on, the so-called baddest man on the planet decided to give Muhammad Ali's grandson Nico a lesson in how to look after the bird. And finally, let's not forget his fight with Holyfield, billed as The Sound and the Fury. It later became known as the Bite Fight, as Mike bit off part of his opponent's ear and was disqualified from the match. Tyson also once said, "I always loved pigeons ever since I was a child. They teach us the importance of being compassionate. I created Iron Pigeons to share the deep love for these birds with my fans." Make sure to hit the subscribe button.